Injuries to the Imam's chest, rib and legs were most likely caused by repeated blunt force injuries inflicted through either punching or kicking. An autopsy performed following his death found that he had 27 bruises and a fractured rib.
What I'm reading here is these wounds in particular were caused when there was a resistance to movement against these limbs. For example, if this person was lying prone on the left side and then being struck with the ground, causing the resistance, struck to cause such a wound, that's when such a wound will be caused.
The Haron family is setting out through the reopened inquest to have the original inquest finding that no one could be blamed for his death overturned. They're also challenging the cause of death as being as a result of myocardial ischemia, a lack of blood flow getting to the heart muscle, and an alleged fall on the stairs of the then Cullinan Square police station in Cape Town. An independent forensic pathologist earlier this week testified that there could have been even more bruises found if the senior state pathologist at the time had been more thorough in his investigation. Dr. Naidoo says significant and repeated force must have been used to result in the bruises reflected in the post-mortem report.
In that location of the body and that kind of distribution and extent, the highest on the list that I must consider is blunt force injuries by either the limbs, that's the fists, by the knuckles, by blows from a fist, or also by an instrument. But I'd like to think, I can't exclude an instrument as well, and I'll come back to the instrument when I'm dealing with that and the wound at the back. So I'd like to think that the highest on my list of probabilities would be the hands and the knuckles and the fists.
An aeronautical engineer this week also testified that it's unlikely that the injuries were as a result of a fall on stairs, as alleged by the security branch. The difference in the age of the bruises, as reflected on the life-size diagram by colour, suggests that they were inflicted over a long period of time. Imam Haron was held in solitary confinement for 123 days. 2 weeks have been allocated to the inquest to determine what happened to the Imam between the time of his arrest on the 28th of May and the day he was reportedly found dead in his cell on the 27th of September 1969. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.